Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Green Bay Packers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Ball is teed up. Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And we're off from Tampa. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
He's brought down at the 31.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They stick with Jacobs. Give him 2 yards. Stop made pretty quickly there. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Green Bay.
Here's Darnold. His first throw is an interception. And the Buccaneers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Mayfield comes out throwing. Takes a hit on his first pass attempt of this game, and it doesn't get anywhere close. That's incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Devin Boyd on the coverage defensively.
Here's Mayfield. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And now it's going to be 22 yards for them to pick up on this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here's Baker to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Devin Lloyd making the play. And the Packers take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, he nearly gave it right back to him, but that one dropped. Very fortunate to still have a chance to now capitalize on that turnover. It's 2nd down.
It leads to
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is 2nd down. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. With him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
A gain of 15.
The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Running on first here with Jacobs. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Dose of the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Space to the left. That's a Green Bay touchdown.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
That one splits the uprights.
Makes the score.
They jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. He's got a chunk here, about 14 yards before the stop is made. First down coming up. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Irving here from the gun. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Making the stop that time, Keyshawn Nixon. Stoppage following that play. Emeka Egbuka in some pain, Brock. He's going to get some assistance. Man, we hope this is something minor. Working on 2nd down. Mayfield. Well, he throws it quick, but what a pass rush that was. Able to hit him on the release anyway and break that up. 3rd down now after that incompletion. And this defense stringing together some strong reps here early, Brock. That pass rush off to a great start.
One thing I've grown to appreciate, too, in this just kind of analytical revolution we're in, the stats of today, Kate, it's not just sacks, it's pressures, right? It's those hits, those pressures, because you know they make a strong impact, too.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Tampa with a huge play there. 34 yards. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Baker now. And no touchdown. He knocked it away. The look was there, Brock. They had the guy they wanted. Couldn't hang on to it. That's going to be 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Mayfield to throw. He's got it. What a throw. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Bucky Irving, the 2nd score that he has brought in this season. The kick is good, and I believe this should stand, Brock. It looks like that flag appears to be on somebody who jumped early. Let's see. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. So even with the penalty, they're still electing for the point after and a tie game. That one a whole lot easier after that penalty as he sends it through. No problem.
Ties the game at 7. Chase McLaughlin, the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. Kraft has it. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And that is a Packers 1st down.
29 yards. First down, Packers.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They've got it first to begin the frame. Going with a quick bounce out line. And he's going to be forced out of bounds with a gain of, looks like about 4.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Got 4 on the completion, so still 6 ahead of him on 2nd down. Darnold. Going all the way to the end zone here. Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Green Bay. That is Christian Watson, the second score that he has brought in this season. Now we'll see them try the point after. Sent right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers 7.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
At their own 28-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Throwing Baker. This is a heater going deep. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, they tried to match that last touchdown in just one play, Brock. Just couldn't connect on the deep shot.
Would have been kind of nice, right, if one play was all it took, but just not going to happen.
Here's Mayfield on 2nd. Irving hauls it in. And he's going to be dropped quickly after making that catch. Being limited to a couple.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That's caught for the 1st. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now here's Mayfield. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Setting up the screen here to Godwin. And out of bounds he goes after a gain of 8. It is 3rd down.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
3rd down, give to Irving. Defense gets there after a gain of 5. And that will set up the Bucs 1st down.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Here's Baker. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Mayfield set to pass. All the way to the end zone, and this is caught. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Emeka Egbuka scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Goffley with the extra points. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Starting on the ground with Jacobs. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
7-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Jacobs again on 2nd down. They'll cobble together a yard there. Alex Anzalone there on the stop.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
3rd and just 2 to go. That one's out and cut on the right side. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
On the play. First down, Green Bay.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one. He shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocked down that runner.
And unforced there. Can't bring that one in. That's going to go as a drop, and that means it's 3rd down. Now he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
And to the ground it goes, so an incomplete pass brings us to 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Now Darnold, 4th down. Cut down the field, Golden. And the drive continues with a chance to score now. 4th down play takes them all the way into the red zone. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
31 yards. And the Packer first down.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 7.
That's completed out to the right. Toward the pylon, and he is in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft. 8th of the season for him. Now the PAT try coming up. He hits it true, despite some issues with that snap. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
Buccaneers, 14.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. To throw, Mayfield. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. There he goes. Pick 6. Touchdown, Green Bay. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Race back to kick off for Green Bay.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. On the return, here comes Cameron Johnson. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Cameron Johnson on the return. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That's good tight coverage right there defensively, but even a better throw on the play. Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet. I say to you all the time, Kate, completions, completions, completions.
Second down, here's Baker. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that is good for a Tampa Bay first down.
good for a first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Mayfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. Second down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Over the middle is brought in by Otten. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Baker to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. Second and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. He hits the lane for about 7. It's going to bring up third down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice game.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
And his throw's going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's fourth down. Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Mayfield to throw for it. It's complete. This is Angluka. And he comes through, and they got the first down. Hughes felt like they had to go for it. They needed a spark there, Brock. The offense gives it to him. From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. Now hit. Mayfield loses the ball. And the Packers secure it. So they do take over after the fumble, Brock, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Jacobs. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Going run again with Jacobs. Across the 45. And he works this down to the 41. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
A gain of 47 yards.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. A pistol snap. Darnold. And down he goes on the wrong side of midfield. They got him at the 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
On second down, Darnold. On him again, and it's the same results. They drop him again. And it's Vea again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up third down.
These scouts in the NFL, man, they scour the country, right? Coast to coast. You know what they're looking for with defensive players? They are looking for game records. And that is exactly what this defender has done. He has wrecked this offense with back-to-back sacks. Pursue, pursue, pursue. It's why they do these drills all the time, Kate. You do it through the offseason, you do it through training camp, you do them in the regular season. Because when a defense plays with tremendous pursuit, you force fourth downs just as they did.
Taking a chance to the end zone. And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. I think we all saw their shoulders slump in unison when they saw that flag come out. They knew what that call was going to be.
And if he could, you know he'd dig a hole 10 feet under and go hide in it. You do not want to be the guy who gave this drive new life.
From the red zone on first. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's second down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd 10, Darnold. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So they'll have some time to prepare for 3rd and goal. We're at the end of our 3rd quarter. The Packers carrying both the football and a good lead into our 4th quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Darnold with a quick bounce out wide. And this might be the one that puts it away. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Touchdown,
Tucker
Green Bay.
Kraft. Up to 16 now on the season. That's his 2nd in this game. That one right down the middle. And the lead now 21.
35. Buccaneers 14.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. He's under pressure, and he's not going to get away. And they take him down at the 30. Devin Lloyd leading the way. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. After the sack, Baker. He's got Hurst over the middle. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Baker now. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Buccaneers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the
now here's Mayfield. That is complete to Hurst outright. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And it's down to a 14-point game. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flight. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Give to Jacobs from the pistol. And he needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Darnold. Chased out to his right. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. To throw, here's Darnold. They almost had him this time. They went back to the same well, but defense had a man in the area there to break that up, Rock. It's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Here's Baker. Out left, and Otten makes the grab. And he gets about 5 on this one. Second down upcoming.
It's just kind of the type of play why you name a position like this tight end, because it's going to be tight throws in the contested windows, and you got to get the job done with people all around you.
So 5 on the catch, 5 still to go on second down. No place to go here, and they plant him back at the 37. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they're going to get to him again. And that means that after the 2-minute warning, they've got a big fourth down coming up.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the fourth. Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Trying to push deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
They're going to pass it here. Taking a deep shot here. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Okay, color me a little bit surprised here, Brock. Seeing them throwing darts downfield still, considering the lead they've got at this point in the game, kind of seems like we're run-it-out territory.
Well, you call it surprise. I call it trust. That's what that coaching staff does and believes in their quarterback as they continue to fire away.
Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
First down, Green Bay.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Pass caught out right by Golden. Met there, and the contact takes him to the sideline. It's going to be about a 22-yard gain. And that gives Green Bay the first down.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a first and goal.
First and goal, Green Bay.
Darnold now to throw. Hits his target in the end zone. Touchdown, Packers.
Touchdown,
Tucker Kraft. Now 17 on the season. That's his third of this contest. That one right down the middle. And the lead now 21.
Packers 42, Buccaneers 21. Race back to kick off for Green Bay.
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Mayfield set to pass. And they're going to take him down. Pressure gets to him at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second down.
Working on second down. Mayfield. It's a repeat of the last play. That's going to bring them to third down.
A loss of 13 yards. Brings up third down.
One final shot here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's the visiting Packers who pick up the win.